Alrighty, so Ayman asked me an interesting question in direct messages, and he asked, how do I make sure that the people that I book in for in-person consultation actually show up? And as far as I understand, Ayman is actually advertising directly to book an in-person consultation. And based on my experience, I've done this in the past where I would run ads or post organic social content and then try and directly book an in-person consultation. And the show up rates were not good. And the reason for that is that you're not qualifying the leads before they book into your calendar, right? So instead, what you want to do is you have your acquisition channels like ads, organic social referrals, or partnerships. You're directing people to your website, and there you have a qualifying survey. I'm also mentioning this in the Auto Detailer client system in the classroom. But basically, the gist is you're sending them to your website, and there you have a qualifying survey. So in the qualifying survey on our website, we're asking a few qualifying questions like, what is your car, model, year, make, da da da. And then we're asking, like, are you okay with this sort of price? Like the price ranges from $500 to $3,000. They say yes. That's one qualifying question. Then we ask them, are you just checking for prices, or are you seriously interested? And if so, then when? If they say immediately or 1 month, they're hot leads, right? And they're okay with the price. So the difference between if they say, I just want a price quote, if they want a price quote, we segment them as price checkers or price quoters, and then we automatically send them the offer. We generate that with ChatGPT, and then we have automatic follow-ups. And if they show like positive intent, that they're okay with the price and they're seriously interested, we book them as an in-person consultation, right? The difference with hot leads, when they say like, I want this immediately, I'm okay with the price, they also get an automatic offer and automatic follow-ups, but they also get a direct call. And the reason why we're calling them up, I've tested this in the past. When you call up the qualified leads, like your chances of converting them are threefold higher, right? So you give them in-person touch, it shows authority, it shows your real company, you have a real shop, and then you talk to them about details, any questions they might have, and if they're seriously interested, then you book them for in-person consultation. And once this is done, we have an automatic sequence that it's basically a sequence where we remind them of when they have the in-person consultation. And you also, at first, when you're starting out with this sort of system, you can call them up again. But this alone, if you do it like this, you will have show up rates of 90% plus, because you're automatically disqualifying people who are just price checking and are just fishing for information, right?